it, but I'm only allowed 5 minutes.
Hello and welcome to the Confused Breakfast Podcast. Do you remember the pure joy of a trip to the video rental store as a kid? Sure, it's hard to beat the ease and convenience of a modern streaming era, but the experience of a Friday night trip to Blockbuster to make the big and sometimes tough decision of what movie was coming home with you was truly a magical experience. We're all part of the last generation that knows the joy of the search and the snap of the clamshell, and we are all here to revisit the movies that shaped us and defined our childhoods. My name is Mike Schulte, and joining me as always, two dudes who would call you selfish, but not to your face. Sean, Brian, AJ, Vince, how the heck are ya?
Whatever.
No, as if.
Oh yeah, as if.
You're totally bugging, Mike.
Yes.
Guys, I've never seen this movie.
What?
Clueless about Clueless.
That's
Let's
insane.
go!
That is a
Shaped my
crime.
childhood
Shaped your
style icon.
Okay.
Cher.
The knee-high socks, the plaid.
knee-highs.
I wanted to be her.
Yeah.
I mean, Mike, you missed out on so many quotable lines.
Yes.
I'm just so old. Are you
maybe
a
a
virgin?
virgin who-
Past my I am a virgin driver with Clueless.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Are you a virgin who can't drive?
Definitely not a virgin, but apparently can't drive.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just so old. I think I just passed my prime with this one, guys. I mean, it's just absolutely
Yeah.
great.
Right?
Yo, what the hell?
Excuse me?
What? We're working.
Logan's idea?
What the fuck?
Well, boys, today's episode's powered by our friends at Big Grove Brewery. We've got some delicious Easy Eddies in our hands, which is truly the perfect way to talk classic movies with your bros. They're the best. Big Grove Brewery. Cheers, my boys.
Cheers.
Today's movie, 1995's Clueless. We're going to do a scene-by-scene deep dive analysis of the entire movie. But first, we got to talk nostalgia, fun facts, and reviews to set the stage. So right off the bat, Sean, why don't you tell me about the first memories of this movie, what your nostalgic rating is of Clueless?
VHS. My mom worked third shift, so it was just my brother and I alone in the apartment, and I would section myself off and just bring a bunch of VHS tapes in there with me. This was definitely one of them. Loved watching this movie. So much fun. I'm going to give it a 7.3.
7.3 for Sean. AJ, what about you on Clueless?
Guys. And I say that deliberately, okay, guys? Because this movie's for girls.
Yeah.
It's a girl movie.
Yeah.
Why am I going to watch a girl movie? And so I really didn't watch the girl movie. I only caught snippets of it, and I did not want to come at this with the idea of like I can't fake my way through that.
No.
Not on this movie. Haven't seen enough of it. Caught little pieces on Comedy Central. I'm gonna give it the NA.
So I'm right with you, man, because I'm 13 when this comes out, and it is a pretty big craze around the country. People are like, yeah, this is what our life's like, and I'm about ready to enter high school, but I am so anti this girl chick flick kind of like Richie, like I'm in the grunge scene right now, so everything in me said you do not need to waste your time on this movie. Never watch it for the rest of your life until you're paid to do so on a podcast.
Right.
You haven't seen Clueless, either of you.
Neither of us.
Jesus.
Well, you know who has? Executive producer Josh Miller. He
Better
said,
have.
It's been an absolute heater of a month for the podcast, and at the request of my
Thank you.
wife, I landed on Clueless. Now, timeline check. When this came out, I was 9th grade, so let me do some quick public school math. Carry the one? Nope, just finished my junior year. Sick. Brain already deteriorating. Love that for me. And in the spirit of honesty, which this podcast absolutely demands, I've seen this movie once, maybe twice. And by seen, I mean it existed in the same room as me while I was probably doing something else. I remember basically nothing about the plot. I do know it has a young Paul Rudd, who I'm convinced has been 32 years old since the Clinton administration. Mm-hmm. That man has never aged a day. There needs to be a federal investigation, blood samples, something. Also, let me be very clear. Whether you like her or not, there will be zero Alicia Silverstone slander tolerated here. None.
Yeah.
I will not stand for it. I will find you. I will burn your house down. That is mostly an idle threat, but I will think about it aggressively. Now, Clueless was a full-on phenomenon, like peak 90s pop culture. You open this movie and a Tamagotchi falls out. Somebody says, as if, and the ska music just starts playing out of nowhere. which makes it even funnier that around that same time, John Travolta dropped a movie literally called Phenomenon that was the exact opposite of a phenomenon. Just slow, sad, why am I watching this energy? And then somehow right after that, he rebounds by doing a shockingly convincing Nicolas Cage impression the very next year, career roller coaster, no notes. So yeah, I've seen it. I remember some quotes. I remember faces. Turk from Scrubs is in this, which automatically bumps it up for me because Scrubs is elite tier comfort TV. Also, I got to ask, is this basically She's All That before it existed? Like the prototype, the beta version, the We Figured It Out Later draft? At the end of the day, I don't have anything against this movie, and since the score doesn't matter, I'm giving it a 10, not because I deeply analyzed it, but because I'm not risking vampire Paul Rudd showing up in my driveway at 2 a.m. asking why I gave it a 6. And let's be honest, he wouldn't knock, he would already be inside.
Yeah.
So, between Sean...
He's always invited.
That is an 8.65 nostalgically, which is going to be fairly high on the list. 8.65 nostalgically, all by itself, 27th spot of any movie we've done. Not as good as Biodome, but definitely better than Rookie of the Year.
Okay.
Of course.
You got a Paul Rudd candle, don't you,
got
baby?
a Paul Rudd candle.
I think it's time to light it.
Lit.
The Paul Rudd candle is lit. We can officially now drop into the fun facts of the movie provided by Sean. What do you got on this bad boy,
What
brother?
fun facts we have today. Produced by Robert Lawrence and Scott Rudin. Cinematography by Bill Poop. He did The
Nice.
Matrix and Baby Driver.
Can you stop right there?
Baby
Yeah.
poop
Is
driver.
his name Poop for
It's
real?
Bill Pope.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Remember
cool.
this like 2 times I've described that he got nominated for Academy Award and the girl said Bill Poop. Remember those times? Edited by Deborah Chiate. Music by David Kate. He also did Scary Movie, Bad Santa, Loser, which is another Amy Heckerling movie, and The Ice Harvest, underrated Cusack role. Written and directed by Amy Heckerling. She also did Look Who's Talking, Loser, European Vacation, and, of course, Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Of course.
Cast: Alicia Silverstone, Stacey Dash, Brittany Murphy, Paul Rudd, Donald Faison, Elisa Donovan, Breckenmeyer, Jeremy Sisto, Dan Hedaya, Wallace Shawn, Twink Kaplan, Justin Walker, and Carl Gottlieb is in this, the writer of Jaws.
Hey.
Originally, Amy Heckerling was going to turn her idea for Clueless into a television series. There was some interest in the spec script, but producers were nervous. The story was too female-oriented and wanted more male characters to appeal to a wider demographic. Heckerling was inspired by the Jane Austen story Emma and based Cher's carefree, positive nature off of that titular character. Heckerling also went to Beverly Hills High School to research the culture of high school kids. The script eventually found its way in the hands of producer Scott Rudin, who loved it and transitioned the project from Fox to Paramount. Amy Heckerling saw Alicia Silverstone in the Cryin' music video for Aerosmith and kept her in mind for Cher. Although she met with and saw auditions for numerous actresses in Hollywood, including Reese Witherspoon, Heckerling couldn't choke that Silverstone was the right call. Almost every young actor in Hollywood was considered for the role of Josh, including our friend Steve Zahn. Paul Rudd would eventually win out, however. But they would, go on to star in Anaconda together. Clueless was released on July 19th. What a world.
That's what I was going to say. That's how you know that we're in the Matrix.
What a
Yeah.
fucking
That
world.
is how you know.
Yeah.
Clueless was released on.
There's
It's
seams.
just fucking crazy.
cracks.
Like it's just, we just got done talking. Clueless was released on July 19th, 1995, and on a budget of $12 million, the film made $88 million. And at the box office, it went on to become a short-lived TV series. There are rumors that a legacy sequel is in development with Silverstone reprising her role, and the film has gone on to inspire numerous films and television series like Mean Girls.
And Paul Rudd is going to come back at his same age as a time traveler.
Yep.
And that's what it is. Yeah.
Don't do it. Okay, up next we have AJ. AJ did the research for us. We got to know what the fans and the critics had to say about this movie. What do you got?
They might be hymnally challenged, but they're definitely riding the crimson wave. It's the tomato meter.
That's top tier of the year so far, buddy.
How about it,
It's a
huh?
good one.
Huh? 82% certified fresh.
That's per the fans, right? That's per the critics.
Per
It
the
is
critics.
tied with A League of Their Own and The Jerk of any movies we've done, per the critics.
I like that.
All right. Okay. 76% in the popcorn meter. And then you got a 6.9 on IMDb.
Listen to what the fans think this is exactly like. The Burbs, Cutting Edge, UHF, and Grandma's Boy.
Yes.
That's exactly
That
it.
is exactly what it is.
Yeah,
Thank
nailed
you,
it.
fans.
No notes.
Let's see what we got here. Hal Hinson over at the Washington Post gave it an 80 out of 100. Ultimately, Heckerling's portrait is affectionate and in places even sweet, enabling us to laugh at them and embrace all of them at the same time. Great. John Petrakis at the Chicago Tribune, 75 out of 100. Clueless is no Fast Times when it comes to character development or the merging of comedy and drama. And it might have worked better if it had been more story-oriented and plot-centered. But thanks to Heckerling's spirited direction and cutting-edge script, it is like majorly and furiously golden.
Did you say like?
Nice.
Like, yeah.
John Petrakis?
Yeah.
Sounds like a ex-general of the United States of America.
I believe it is.
And he just
yeah.
became a movie critic. That's
yeah.
awesome.
He's
It
just,
also sounds like a type of dinosaur, a Petracus.
oh, that's a Petrachosaurus.
Or like a part of a dinosaur.
Petrachosaurus.
His Petrakis is protruding.
Oh no, he fractured his Petrachus. That's gonna take
Or
a long
her.
time. You're right. Peter Travers, Rolling Stone, said the plot is inane. Val geek speak is a cliche.
It's so cliche.
Cliched.
And Heckerling was more incisive, covering similar hormonal ground 13 years ago in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. But there's still wicked good fun to be had.
Wicked.
Let's see. The lowest, some of the lower ones I just want to point out real fast. Owen Gleerman, Entertainment Weekly, 58. There are funny bits in Amy Heckerling's high school satire. But the characters are teen movie zombies with no discernible personality apart from their trendoid obsessions. Trendoid.
I can come up with weird words too.
Yeah, same.
I'm
dog.
a writer.
Okay. I make up my own world. Isabel over in Letterboxd gave this a 4.5, not 4.5, 4.5. Is it incest? I still don't know. Yeah,
No, it's
same.
not.
This just has 4 stars. Young cinephiles shaking hands with 40-year-old mothers about Paul Rudd. Oh, that's great. 5 stars. Logan just said cinematic comfort food. Lucy said she's got a point. She's an icon. She's a legend, and she is the moment. Come on now. Not sure if this movie has ever gotten better. If movies have ever gotten better than this, to be honest. I miss the days of ska and teen comedies.
No.
Paul Rudd is my daddy.
Yes.
Mild family relations are okay if it's Paul Rudd.
Yeah. And Silverstone.
Yeah. Don't leave her out of this.
Yeah.
Come on, all right? We're all here for it. No, don't act like you're not. I'll never forget that my parents went to see this movie on their first date.
Wow.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's really cool.
Pretty epic.
I'm going to tell my kids about how we went and saw Click and then yelled at a young kid at Applebee's. That's going to be a fun story.
Yeah?
Yeah, remember?
That's dope. And then let's see here. The scene where they find out Christian is gay and Dion gets so frazzled she accidentally drives onto the freeway and almost kills everyone in the car while they get flipped off by a grandma plays on a constant loop in my head every time I have to get on the freeway, and I really wouldn't have it any other way.
Nice.
That's it.
Well, boys, it's time to dissect Clueless, scene by scene with a modern eye. But first, I must make a profound statement. So, okay, the Attorney General says there's too much violence on podcasts, and that should stop. Even if you took out all the violent podcasts, you could still see the news. So until mankind is peaceful enough not to have violence on the news, there's no point in taking it out of podcasts that need it for entertainment value. Make sure you turn in next week because we're going to be very violent. Thank you. Here we go. So scene 1, Cher Horowitz is a wealthy, stylish Beverly Hills high schooler who rules her social world alongside her best friend, Dion. When she gets a disappointing grade in debate class, she schemes to negotiate her grades up. At home, she banters with Josh, her stepbrother, who challenges her worldview and calls out her superficial
I
tendencies.
just hate how she references him as her ex.
Brother, the first time I saw that, I was like, what? I feel like I missed the whole. I had to start the movie over and be like, no, hold on a second. What?
Yeah.
No, you're talking about
Can we
ex.
clarify right now that this is their step brother and sister, ex stepbrother and sister, because the parents are no longer together.
Yes.
Okay.
And the mom had Paul Rudd's character, Josh, with another man, a different man.
Before she married her dad.
They're not
probably.
related whatsoever.
There's zero relation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So
Well-
zero relation.
So did this start like the Pornhub trend then, basically? Are people just going back to Clueless being like, that was kind of tight?
It's kind of hot.
Oh, man, I just wish I had a
Man, it's
stepsister.
like forbidden fruit, right?
It's like forbidden, but it's not, but like whatever. Mom and dad should have thought more about this before they put us in the same house.
Yeah.
I'm
and then
stuck.
Is there stuck step sister?
Let's look it up right now.
Here, let me do it.
I don't
while
know,
you guys are
Mike. We've
talking.
been working so late. I'm just getting a little bit too tired.
Parents are out on a date.
God.
Is it getting hot in here next to this paperwork?
Make
or...
a turkey sandwich with just mayo, and that's it. We'll talk about
Yeah,
it.
one piece of turkey.
What the fuck?
We'll get there.
Put the mayo on the turkey instead of the bread too?
Yeah,
Did
what
anybody
a
notice that?
what an absolute psychopath. He is a vampire because he doesn't know how to make
I
sandwiches.
lose respect for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Glam rock intro. Love it. Girl punk. Was it at Kids in America? Kids in
Yeah.
America or something?
I feel like every movie like this just automatically starts with I don't give a damn, I have a reputation.
We're the kids in America.
Yeah.
The same.
We
You know-
get to do stuff because we are.
We don't have phones.
We're gonna do stuff unless our parents say so.
Unless they say no.
You know, people talk a lot of shit about like modern music and like auto-tune, but like, man, these guys needed it so bad. This is probably the worst song I've ever heard in my entire life.
No, it's not.
They're so bad at singing.
No,
I know it's
not.
punk rock to not be good, but
If you could give it no stars, would you, Mike?
I would, but I can only give it one. It has to start this way. It
I
has
mean, it's
to.
great. Iconic outfit that she has. This is the yellow like plaid.
Plaid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's so cool. Like I wanted to do a little bit more research on the costuming in this, but this is like pretty underrated in my opinion because it's kind of like De Niro in Casino.
Yeah.
Or Sharon Stone in Casino, where it's just almost every scene she has a different outfit on.
They said overall, like the costuming budget was like over $200,000.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me at all.
Because they really wanted to sell it. Like these guys got to have different hip, cool clothes on in every scene, and they do.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
But, and I read that though. They're like, actually, it was only like $200,000 for like the budget of this going. And they said only. I'm like, only?
Only?
And yeah, but apparently that outfit in the beginning is like the most expensive one out of all of them. That maybe actually cost somewhere to I don't know, 5 digits or something like that.
We'll probably be talking a ton about Alicia in this movie, but like she's such a great actress, and right from the okay, keep in mind I've never seen this movie, and all I know is like this, like
Yeah.
fuck it, I don't want to be associated with this movie. But then you start watching it, and you're like, oh okay, like she's really good at playing this role. You can feel she's walking through the high school yard, and she's talking about how she doesn't like high school boys.
Yeah.
You can literally feel her absolute disgust when they're like bumping into, like she's like, she doesn't say anything, but her physical appearance is like so good.
Yeah.
I can feel it from her.
It's kind of refreshing too. It does become this a little later on, but not to like an annoying extent where like she's really not sexually interested in anything like leading up to that point, at least, anything or anybody. And she's just a fun character to watch. She's got like a couple things like not even that. That's kind of reducing it a little bit. She's got a lot on her mind. But one of the most important is like trying to be the specific way.
Yeah.
But it's almost like she's not trying to be, she just is.
Yeah.
And everyone else is taking from her,
Yeah.
to be honest, and as her character in the school.
Yeah.
It's a complicated character because she's dumb, but she's smart. But she like once she's like manifesting this, but also that's just who she is. It's wild. It's like so many deep layers of how to really like figure this girl out. And I think maybe that's why people have really held on to this movie for so long, is because it's just like it's kind of deep a little bit in a few ways.
Yeah, yeah. I'll tell you what's not deep, Mike, is the way that she decides to pick her outfits in this movie is maybe the most infuriating thing I've had to watch as far as like 90s technology goes, because So number one, it means she's cataloged her entire wardrobe with pictures onto like a digital camera, and then probably like uploaded them somehow into this whatever this algorithm
Which somehow
is
is turning them into transparent PNGs.
Yep.
It's like, this is advanced.
So
for the time.
this is pretty advanced shit that we're talking about, okay? And then on top of that, then she's cycling through them, and there's an algorithm that matches this. So she basically invented Face Mash for her clothes before Face Mash.
So
and
she created artificial intelligence.
She created Facebook, guys.
That's
Mark
awesome.
Zuckerberg ripped this off
He
from
did.
Clueless.
He did. Mark
So-
Zuckerberg, like his older brother, was in this class.
Correct.
Yeah.
And so he found out about it. It's like,
Yeah.
And Mark Zuckerberg's like, I could never have any of those girls because I'm so lame.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back at them.
yeah,
Shove it down their face.
This is too easy.
yeah.
But then you have to go. You have to look at this, and it's like, oh, that shirt didn't match that skirt, and you're like, I guess not. And then it just matches like the plaid jacket to the matching plaid skirt, and it's like, oh, a match. It's like, did you need this whole
Pretty obvious.
thing for
I thought-
this?
I
Like,
thought the one before it like did actually match. It was like,
It
this
did.
same colors are going on
it's
here.
like,
Fuck if I know.
I mean, I have no idea what's cool anymore.
Once a month I walk out and Molly goes, I go, you're right.
It's like, I know.
Really?
Okay.
Fabletics again.
Really?
That's why all I wear is Fabletics. It's because it's just black and
Just
tan.
works.
It just works. Dude, her speech made me laugh so hard because it reminded me immediately of the Miss Teen USA. Remember South Carolina back in 2007?
yeah.
The such as Libya and the Iraqs.
And the Iraqs.
And such as?
And such as. That made me laugh so hard because that's kind of how her speech is. And apparently she said the Haitians.
Yeah.
Like that was not in the...
Legitimately, yeah.
Dude, she just said it because she didn't know how to pronounce it. And director's like,
Yeah, the
nobody, shut up. Nobody say a fucking
the
word.
script
That-
supervisor came over. They're like, we fumbled this. We got to do it again. She's like, no, we don't have to do it again.
Trust me, we don't. She read it better than you wrote it, so that's what it is.
And that's what I meant. Like she's dumb because she can't pronounce the word Haitians, but yet the speech kind of makes sense by the
Everything
time it
she
gets
says.
to the end.
She's got an incredible vocabulary. Like she even says later something to the effect of like with Ren and Stimpy, like they're existential.
Existential. And you're like, they are.
Paul Rudd's like, or Josh is like, do you even know what you're saying half the time? She's like, no, but did it sound smart? And it's like, she does know
It
what she's
actually did.
saying. She just doesn't realize it.
She dropped another thing in here too. I forgot to write it down, but she's like, she uses big words that I look up. I go, are they making a joke here? And you're like, no, that's exactly
Yeah.
what that is.
No, she's really, it's almost like to 10 Things I Hate About You kind of level.
Yeah.
Where it's not like so kind of groaning Shakespeare kind of stuff. It's more like, I guess, Jane Austen. And I don't really know the difference, to be honest. But I was kind of dreading that, like, oh, yeah, is this movie kind of just going to do like Shakespeare one-liners or Jane Austen one-liners? And
Thank
it kind of
God.
does it to a certain extent, but they're just big words. It's not like "dost thou protest," whatever kind of bullshit, you know.
Yeah, we don't have Joseph Gordon-Levitt, reciting the Shakespeare of Hamlet and Taming the Shrew. Yeah, exactly.
Which reminds me that Dark Knight, Heath Ledger being the Dark Knight and 10 Things About You video kind of popped off again. And I still don't understand for the life of me all the people in the comments being like, did you know that's not true because 10 Things was based on Taming of the Shrew? It's like,
what does that have to do
what
with
the
anything?
fuck does that have to do with anything
No,
that
just
I'm
because
saying?
I know that, so I'm gonna put it on there.
Yeah.
So people like it.
Hey, I have a comment that's kind of pertains to it.
Right on.
Right on. Thanks, Internet. I really appreciate you guys, man. This is so cool.
And you get Wallace Shawn, who I didn't know was an actual teacher back in the day. So
He really was?
Yeah, Wallace Shawn's the Mr. Hall. Mr. Hall.
Yeah,
is his
he's
name.
Mr. Hall. You mean in real life he was?
Mhm.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, an actual teacher. He had experience with this, and I think he was a speech teacher.
It's also Sicilian. Actually. Yeah.
Speaking of-
Great comment. You know what? I'm gonna go like that.
Well, it was kind of a perfect thing, Sean, because she drops her generational catchphrase as if
Yeah.
Wallace Shawn on screen. I'm like, speaking of generational catchphrases, like holy shit.
Yeah,
like,
no shit.
these
That's
are-
a good point.
It was just right there.
Yeah.
And that was before When did
Princess Bride
come out? That was
Princess Bride was way before.
it was way
Clueless,
before that. Yeah. So I mean, just crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Generational.
it is, and to get him to do this, it's kind of weird and out of nowhere a little bit, I guess. I don't know. I could compare Amy Heckerling to like a Rob Reiner, like,
Okay.
kind of like the kind of journeyman kind of films. I don't know, because I just think that it's a little out of place for him. I'm like, oh yeah, like a stage actor Wallace Shawn, pretty much. I don't know. It's just weird to see him in here, but he kills it.
Yeah, I mean, I think him popping up was like very refreshing for me, and it kind of like got me brought back into the whole
Sort of-
experience.
sort of same,
to
man.
be honest. So I was like, oh, sick, Wallace Shawn, good.
Breckenmeyer actually did that for me.
Yeah, he did too.
This is, I guess, one of his first roles for Breckenmeyer,
Think
and
so,
like,
yeah.
man, the dude made me laugh the whole movie. Like when he gets his report card the first time, and he's gonna like basically jump out the window, and
Please refrain from suicide attempts.
Yeah,
and when he does his thank you speech for the absentees, I'm
that
like,
was pretty great.
I wasn't quite getting the movie on my first watch. I was like, okay. And then this is when I started to settle in. This is when I
Yes.
started to go, okay, I see where we're going.
Did you know that it was the same woman who directed Fast Times?
I did not.
Okay.
I didn't realize that. Yeah.
Knowing that now, does it kind of make a lot more sense? Because I feel like Fast Times kind of starts like this a little bit in a way.
It
where
does.
It's like it's kind of meandering a little bit. Like, where's the point, really?
What is the plot of this movie?
Yeah, and it doesn't really come to like halfway in, and like, same with Fast Times. I feel like too.
I feel like Breckenmeyer is basically Spicoli's son.
Yeah, definitely. That's what I was thinking.
So
Ooh.
then you make that, and you kind of get this like you feel like there's this spiritual sequel-ness to it, if you will.
I like that.
It very well could have been, as far as this could be Ridgemont High. You know what I mean? As far as I'm concerned, it's just in the 90s, not the, what was it, 80s?
yeah.
So, yeah.
She makes more comments
Well,
too.
one more
yeah,
thing
go ahead.
on Breckenmeyer. I love the line where he's like, the way I feel about the Rolling Stones are the way my kids are going to feel about Nine Inch Nails. It's like, I'm not quite sure that's the thing. Maybe like Oasis. What do you guys think?
Well, I think at the time, though, think about, you're just making me pop this in my head. At the time, like we very much view the Stones like they've come back into favor. Like I think we can all agree, Rolling Stones, like fucking classic.
Scorsese.
But in the
Yeah.
but in the 90s, like the Stones were not that great. They like tried to put out an album back in the mid 90s that was like, and so I feel like it made more sense for his comment now.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
But now I'm going, no, I feel the same way about Nine Inch Nails and the Stones. Like
Yeah.
I like them both. Where are you going?
Yeah, I mean, but like as the Rolling Stones were to their parents, I imagine like in the 60s, it's the band. Like maybe in the 90s, it was Oasis, maybe the band or something, you know?
Yeah,
British.
Oasis and Sublime. There you go.
Blur.
Blur. The Verve.
or hey, how about Radiohead? Because
Yeah.
that she
Radiohead.
drops another line. She says the maudlin music of college kids. Maudlin meaning like sad, brooding. She like drops that word that nobody uses. But shut up, bitch. That's Fake Plastic Trees by Radiohead. Like,
Yeah.
that's one of
Yeah.
the greatest songs ever written.
Take a step back, okay?
This man has good taste in music,
That's
okay?
right. This man is light years ahead of you as far as I'm concerned, okay? Whether or not he's trying to grow a goatee or not.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
I wonder what she listens to.
She never does,
Yeah,
does
she
she?
never listens to music.
Oh, well.
No, she does. She never has it on in the car, does she?
Mm-mm.
Never at home.
I mean, probably just like the hit at the time. Like, oh, tell me what you want, whatever you want. Yeah, kinda
Spice
shit.
Girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who let the dogs out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Did you catch? Did you
ball
catch?
with the
Sean. Mike. Yeah, ball with the ball.
No, she loves. She's listening to Jeremy right now by Pearl Jam.
Oh yeah.
that's the hot
There
one.
on me is boy. She strikes me as more like a black, kind of.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's her way of getting into like trying to impress Josh.
Well,
Like, I'm listening to Pearl
she
Jam.
really impressed him with Hair of the Dog.
Oh yeah.
I go hungry. It's Supergroup, man.
Temple of the Dogs.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Somebody was calling AJ out on YouTube today about music lyrics, so
Uh-oh.
I have to step in and protect you guys.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks. man.
I sorry I didn't protect you last
That's
time. man.
okay. It's okay. I get it.
Did you catch the line she said when they finally show her house? She goes, She says, "My house is classic. The columns date back to 1972."
Such a great line.
But that's kind of how smart this movie is, because like the first time I heard it, I thought zero of it. I was like, oh yeah, that does look kind of like old 1972. That's old, yeah. Wait a minute, that would have only been 23 years ago.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's like saying, yeah, is it like me and my house? It's exactly almost the exact same like time frame. It's like 2026. I'm like, yeah, dates back all the way to 2001. That's the same damn thing.
Oh my God.
I think because Silverstone was 18 when she made this, so I assume maybe like they're playing her as like 16, 17.
She's supposed to be 15.
Oh God.
Yes, we'll get to that.
Okay,
No.
so but like she was born in 1976, I think.
Okay.
Silverstone. So it's like, yeah,
So it's classic.
it's
dude.
classic.
Remember, it's a dang good thing, man, that they didn't like take it too much further with her then, honestly, because like Fast Times,
Sure, yeah.
you know what I mean? Because at that point, Fast Times, you've got them dropping off a girl in a grocery cart
Yeah.
and shit in front of their house.
Did that happen in Fast Times?
Was that Fast Times?
That's Animal House.
Animal House. Sorry, that's
I was like,
Animal
what?
House. Yeah, you're right. My bad. But still,
But
Fast
still,
Times.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah, well, whatever. But no, it's a good thing they didn't take that far. But then again, that felt more ensemble-y, like
Yeah.
Fast Times.
Yeah, you're right.
Whereas this does feel like we have our main characters.
Totally.
You know what I mean? So, a little bit different.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Well, scene 2, Cher puts her scheme to work by matchmaking Mr. Hall and Miss Geist. It works, and she is celebrated around school. Things shift when new student Ty arrives. Cher takes Ty under her wing, giving her a full makeover and trying to elevate her status. She orchestrates interactions between Ty and Elton, culminating in a party where Ty gets accidentally knocked out and Elton seems to play the hero.
Shit like surfing the crimson wave is like shit you never heard in movies before.
Never.
You know, the line, I felt impotent and out of control, which I really hate. But like, so there's
I went
lines
back
like,
and literally thought, like, wait, did she just say impotent?
yeah,
Like, what the
I
hell?
know. Like it's kind of shocking to, like see this character as like she even describes herself in a self-deprecating way as like a ditz with her credit card. But then she says lines like this, as we've been talking about. It's like could be further from the truth.
It's honestly, to me, I don't know that I really think that she is like smarter than we think she is as the audience. I really think that she is just saying the words and stuff that she has heard and read
From her
in some of the
dad.
books and from her dad.
But saying them correctly, unbeknownst to her, is what I'm meaning.
Yeah.
that's why it's very entertaining.
Well, but sometimes she's not though.
Sure.
And like that's the beauty of it. It's like sometimes she gets it right and sometimes she doesn't. It's not that she is one way or the other.
God, that's an interesting thought, that she's like smart enough to like know to try it, but also not smart enough to think that it means what it means. Like the whole thought about the report cards being negotiable
Yeah.
is weird to me, because I'm like, what the fuck? But then I'm like, this actually makes sense. If you think about it, teachers are human. Teachers have their own agenda and likes. And like, why couldn't you just literally go, no, I'm going to appeal to this teacher to make them like me more?
Yeah.
It like makes complete sense to me that she does this.
Especially in something like a debate class.
Yes.
You know, that is borderline strict, unless you have, hey, in this debate, you're supposed to check box A, B, and C. You didn't check and D, but you didn't check B. So I'm going to give you a C plus or a B minus. So it's
subjective.
like it's all subjective unless you're doing like you didn't do one of the parameters. But in this case, though, it's like
What are the
I
parameters?
just feel like
That's
this.
AJ. That's why I declared English as my major in college, because I asked my student advisor, "Do I have to take tests?"
Yeah.
It's not black and white in English. It's like write a paper on your opinion of this book.
Yeah.
Like done.
Yeah. Well,
You know, I know some people are the opposite of me, but that's what I would prefer.
Just smoke weed in front of my Fight Club
What?
poster and
Fuck
write a
yeah,
paper.
dude.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh,
That's
Holy
why-
Fight Club poster. Help me, guide my hand tonight as I write.
he lit a candle, drank some Mickey's malt liquor,
I
and
did.
then
my left hand has a Mickey's
Nailed
duct
it.
tape to it. I'm like, I got to finish this paper before I can piss.
Those little green grenades.
Yeah, that's right.
No, the 40s.
Excuse me.
40s and Mickey's, the hand grenades, dude.
That's a bad rap. That's not a bad drink.
It's not bad.
You know.
Hey, it is what it is, brother. But I'll tell you what, Mike, I was kind of the opposite way because I would just rather take a test and be like, cool, I can just be done with this shit now, right? I
Yeah.
hated to constantly have homework. I hated homework, but I would go and take a test and I'd be able to like get a good grade on it. So I was just like, yeah, it's just black and white. It's just what the answers that you probably want. And then there's the discernment inside of like, well, it's been this and this. And oh, the longest answer is going to be when it's multiple choice is going to be the right answer mode, like 90% of the time. So I can just discern like through,
There's no way there'll be 3 A's in a row.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not possible.
They're not going to do that. I did have one teacher that actually did that one time.
They were all A's?
They made sure like every answer was A on this multiple choice
Genius.
test. I thought it was fucking hilarious.
Because nobody's getting 100% on that. You're like,
No.
there's no fucking way.
Right. And
It's not
it
possible.
was really funny. So, but anyways, yeah.
Go ahead.
Josh reading Friedrich Nietzsche. I was watching this with my wife, who was for some reason here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, in the
With
studio?
your wife?
Weird.
No, that was like a dream or something.
I don't
think
know
that
what was
happened.
going on, but I was watching this with her, and it was a shot of Paul Rudd with like dark clothes on, dark sunglasses, reading Friedrich Nietzsche, and she's like, "That's you." Like, God damn it!
Thank you. Trying to grow a goatee.
Yeah, exactly.
Sitting next to a pool while doing it in a trench
a
coat.
perfectly good pool that I could swim in.
Yeah.
You mean
Hell no.
opening a bag of Cheetos and dumping them inside of a container and eating them out of the container instead of the bag? Is that
Oh,
you?
yeah. I think. I don't
Why
know.
do people do that?
Why do people do anything?
That's
AJ?
rich
You're right.
behavior.
That is rich people behavior.
That's
just like
someone doing their dishes for them behavior.
exactly. That's the same behavior as getting all of the sandwich stuff out, even getting a cutting board out that you're not going to use for cutting, and then spreading mayo onto the turkey of the sandwich, and then making the sandwich, taking a bite, and walking away and leaving everything out on the counter. So that way, it's like, for what?
You got to think about what Josh is 18, 19, 20 years old in this movie. He's a college kid living in the dorms. The idea of him coming back to this rich household that's full of food is just, I put myself back in that position.
It's gotta be great.
It's great.
Yeah.
You have no rules. You just go, whatever, I leave this here, I do this here, it's fine.
Yeah.
He really epitomizes that age range.
Maybe, yeah, and maybe I'm just being old and crotchety about it because, like, when I do that to myself,
You're being a Barney.
I'm pissed at myself because I left it out, and I'm just like, God dang it. All right, I'll put it away now. And then, but like, you're right. Maybe now he's actually just nailing this in the sense of just like, I mean, he doesn't have any responsibility in this, and there is a maid
who is scared shitless of the dad.
of Dan Hedaya.
I am too.
Yeah.
He's great. But also Brittany Murphy, first time I've ever seen her in a movie. And movie star right off the bat, I think, or just like such a watchable actress forever, obviously until her demise. But
Hey,
So-
movies are forever, man.
absolutely, so cool to see her in this and be reminded of how fucking good she is.
Isn't it a little bit presumptuous and like almost kind of shitty of like, although the intentions are good, isn't it kind of shitty for Alicia Silverstone to be like, I'm going to fix you?
It very much is.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure we're all on the same page.
It very much is. These are the teetering of the character of Cher the whole movie where you're like, do I like you?
I'm judging you, but I'll help.
She's so adorably clueless. They said it.
They say it like 4 times.
Paul Rudd gets to say it. I mean, come on.
And how about Stacey Dash, man? Like she's a really great counterpart to Cher. The funny thing is I knew the name Stacey Dash. I don't really know her from anything else.
Not really.
But there's a Travis Scott Sicko Mode. That song Sicko Mode. It's one of my favorite Travis Scott songs. He says Stacey Dash. Most of these girls ain't got a clue. It says one of the lines.
Oh yeah, it rings a bell. Yeah.
And that's how I knew the name Stacey Dash.
Yeah.
But I didn't know who it was. And then when I saw her, I go, who is this? Stacey Dash? Fuck yeah! I remember Travis Scott said it. And then I moved on with my life, but she's pretty hot.
She's good. Yeah. She's really good in this. Too.
Clearly,
You're right.
yeah.
I think she's a great kind of anchor and sort of reminder to Cher that like what she kind of wants later. Like she sees them kind
The
of
relationship.
after the kind of car incident. She's like, I want a boyfriend, that kind of shit. And I think she's a great sort of like second in command of their clique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second in command. That's good. Because
Yeah.
it's made out to be those two are sort of the main people in the school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I really do like her. I think she's kind of this good counterpart, like almost little bit of a man eater, at least for her relationship with Donald Faison. Just like, she's strong, stands up to
Woman.
him. Woman, it's like I told you I don't like to be called woman. It's like Miss Dion, like Donald Faison, like what a
With
great
the
entry and the braces on top, and like
he's literally carrying his pants.
Do you
The
see his belt?
is
His belt-
undone.
it's like
His belt's not even hooked up, but he's got one in his pants.
it's such a funny character to analyze, like that it's just like that he probably built
I'm sure
and put
he
together,
did. Yeah.
right? I love it so much, and they're really great back and forth together.
They are.
Him and Dion, yeah.
I watched an interview with him, and he said that the character was described as a Beverly Hills gangster. And I'm like, I don't see, or like a wannabe rapper. I'm like, I don't see any of that.
I'm glad he changed it up however he did.
He's just a kid to me.
Just a kid with braces.
Yeah.
Yeah, but who also needs to like shave his head though too. 'Cause, like,
Explain
later
to
on-
me what is the big deal? Like at the party, he's shaving his head. I'm gonna shave my head. And she goes, "I'm gonna call your mom." Like, why is this a big threat that she's gonna call his mom?
He's got to go home eventually.
I assume
Yeah.
he's rich too, to be honest.
Oh, all these people. This is Beverly
Yeah.
Hills High School or whatever.
and she goes to work, but has the trophy son. That's what it feels like to me.
But is she trying to get him to stop from shaving his head? He's already kind of done it. So she's gonna like tattletale that he shaved his head, but he's still gonna go home tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean he's gonna go home and like it's like he's gonna wear a hat constantly. I
Okay,
guess.
there you go.
I
It's like
mean,
getting a tattoo, but never taking your shirt off in
Right.
front of
Yeah,
your parents.
exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
maybe it's one of those.
There you go.
You're wearing a stocking hat. It's June in California. Yeah, well, that's what's up, Mom.
Yep.
I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. Come on,
you
man,
just-
chill.
You don't get it. It's not that hot.
Hey, Mom.
If a woman just started laughing at me in my face, one, I'd be like, checks out. Two, I'd be like, if it carried on for too long, I'd be like, what the fuck is going on? Because she's just like, act like Travis, right?
Travis Birkenstock.
Yeah.
His dad obviously invented Birkenstocks.
100%.
Yeah, of course. That's not even
He
a fan
missed out
theory.
on the inheritance. But she's like, yeah, act like Travis just said something really funny. And she just starts laughing. I'd be like, I'm too high for this, man. What is going on?
But then that's something about Brittany Murphy because like I'm charmed by it.
Absolutely.
I'm like I don't even care what I did, but just keep laughing.
And it works. Jeremy
keep
Sisto
smiling.
comes on over.
It works
Yeah.
perfectly. Who is it? Dan Hedaya plays her dad.
Yeah.
That line stuck with me. Like she sends over the report card, and he goes, "It's such a subtle." He says, "I couldn't be happier than if they were based on real grades."
They're real grades.
That is a deep line, dude, because I'm much happier that you got shitty grades and debated and lawyered your way to getting them changed to good grades as opposed to you just being a good student.
Correct.
Fucking awesome.
That's a pretty great response. Yeah. It's a pretty great response. I feel like I would not get that response in my household.
No.
Whatsoever.
Did you read her report card? Did you pause it?
Yeah, there's like, it was like C's and then they returned to like A's.
Yeah,
and
they were all
B's.
turned to like A's and B's, but they had comments in the back.
Oh, no.
I read at the bottom, like just geometry. It just says nice shapes. And I'm like, that seems sexual.
It was a male
Nice
teacher that
stems.
said nice shapes.
Nice shapes.
In geometry.
Yeah, like your geometry.
All right. Yeah.
English composition said excellent composition and vocabulary, which
Yeah.
we agree with. Debate unprepared and undisciplined. Bio 1 wouldn't dissect a frog, which is which tracks. Phys ed must learn responsibility. World history must try harder to pay attention to current events.
It's world history, not current events. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, right? Come on, man. I just thought that was funny because some of the remarks are bad, but they're just A's.
Yeah.
They're just changed over to A's.
Well, history repeats itself. You need to pay attention to current events.
Can we talk about Elton?
Yeah.
Let me check something here.
Please.
All the people named after famous musicians in this movie.
Well, but I believe so. Yeah, hit me that button.
Oh, my friend.
Oh, man.
If we were on a train to go punch a face, I'm on board.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nothing against Jeremy Sisso, the actor. I really do like him. I think he's great in a movie called May. But Elton can go eat shit.
Okay.
I don't like him.
I was initially going to give it to Christian
Yeah.
because I very much do not like Christian as
Same.
a character. But then as the movie went on, I kept coming back to Elton, especially when he's always like, "Can I get a pass from class?" Like,
My foot hurts. Can I go to the nurse?
fucking shithead.
Kind of funny.
I mean, and like the Cranberries, when he's singing Cranberries in the car, you're gonna get it.
well, he
You
just
gonna
like
get it.
even like when she's in class doing all the nice shit and it's like helping everyone else out too. He's sitting behind her and always like
Yeah.
her on the cheek and is
I
always
thought
like
they were
touching her.
dating or something.
I did too.
I know. I thought, like, even after all the talk of her saying, high school boys are stupid and disgusting, it's like, but this guy's all over you and you're kind of like in with it. I don't know. It felt very weird and I didn't know how to
did.
take it either.
It did.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like. He's handsy.
handsy,
Get the
yeah.
fuck off me. And
Yeah.
Elton, you can go get it. Bam.
yeah, I
Get
don't
on
like
now.
him.
Yeah.
This party's really fun. Is it a Christmas movie?
I need
Sorry.
I need to give you my punchable face. It's
Sorry.
important.
No, it's Elton.
No, no, mine is not, and it is. There is very specifically. We're gonna need to pull up a video of it at some point so I can show you. But when we first see the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones come up across, and I'm not talking about the skanker.
Okay.
I'm not talking about the skanker. I'm talking about the very first guy we see dancing up on a pedestal. And he's
okay.
got this long belt, and he's just doing like.
I watched it this
With like
morning.
some girl.
and that's the first time I saw him.
It's like, what the hell is this guy doing? It is the worst. We need a clip of this. I need a punchable face. I need just somebody to just commiserate with me on this.
We take our shirt design with the punch in front of the train and we just animate it to just come across screen and punch
Yes.
him.
Yes, that'd be great.
You could also nominate the kid puking in the pool.
True.
You could puke anywhere.
Ruin the party.
Don't fucking puke in my pool.
Oh my God, yeah.
Please don't.
What an ass. God,
Let's go on to scene 3.
dare ya.
On the way home from the party, Cher rejects Elton and is stranded and mugged, forcing herself to call Josh for help. Meanwhile, Cher becomes infatuated with the new student Christian. They attend a party together where Josh quietly looks out for her, even dancing with Ty to make her feel included. Cher tries to seduce Christian later, but he shows zero interest, eventually leading her to realize that he's gay.
Is this a Christmas movie or is this just like a party house where they just don't give a fuck?
It's apparently, well, that in this scene, she gets dropped off at that convenience
liquor?
store, and there are Christmas lights all up. And when they leave the party, Ty has a
love it.
Christmas light plugged in. It's just plugged in. What are they going to do? Are they just going to drive until it unhooks? Yeah, this is a Christmas movie.
It's
Okay.
a Christmas movie. Yeah.
Well, you're welcome.
Yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate that.
Add it to the fucking list of Christmas movies.
Circus Liquor, just like an LA staple for me in movies, at least. And on top of that, you guys seen Circus Liquor, that sign in movies? Like I believe it's Big Lebowski.
I think I've seen it
It's
in
a gas
couple different
station?
things.
It's a liquor store.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the clown is very, very very distinguishable.
Yeah. But on top of that, another thing that I want to say is Amy Heckerling's LA movies
Yeah.
are very LA. Like she didn't do Valley Girl, but that's a really great LA movie in my mind. And obviously, when we did Fast Times, we were in LA. We did it with Raiders. We wanted to do a specifically LA
yes,
movie.
Yes.
And I feel like she films LA, especially like Valley stuff, very, very well. It's like I don't know. It's like that peak of like I don't know. Movies nowadays, you could just I don't know. It's whatever. But this makes LA look fucking awesome.
I agree. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good call.
Very much I think very much in line even with like Karate Kid. You know,
Sure.
Very similar tendencies, I guess. Yeah.
How about Paul Rudd? We just have to have a moment to talk about him. I know we've touched on this.
Give us a call, dude.
Give us a call, man. So Paul Rudd, there's been a meme floating around that needs to be discussed because it has been 21 years since Clueless premiered, and that is apparently only 6 months in Paul Rudd time because the man literally looks exactly the same.
He really does.
This is his first movie that came out, but apparently he filmed Halloween first.
Halloween 6.
Halloween 6 came out after this, but he filmed it first. So the man is literally kind of a nobody at this point when he gets this role, but it's hard for me to believe that he's supposed to be a 19, 20-year-old.
Yeah.
And this is when he's just 25, and now he's 45, 46, 47, and he looks
On
the
paper.
exact same.
Yeah.
Whatever.
People, look, man, people just aged different back then. You know what I mean?
Back then,
Back then. And then
I was
90s.
alive then.
So, and then,
I aged really bad.
bro, 1996. This is 1995.
Yeah.
That was 30 years ago, brother. Like
30 years?
between now,
Oh, did I say 21 years?
25?
How long ago did this came out? 31 years ago?
31 years ago.
So the meme's been floating around for, 05, 15. Yeah, this came out 31 years ago. I said 21. And we're going to leave that so that the internet will comment on what I said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be good numbers there.
This is 1995. If it was 1995, it's the equivalent of it being 1960. 60. Yeah, there you go.
What do you think about him
About
in this
it.
movie?
Well, he's number one. It's Paul Rudd. He's brilliant. Okay. No, I really like him. I think that he is. It was a really interesting attempt to do like a heartthrob kind of a thing, but like at the same time, I don't think that's what what you necessarily want for this character. He needs to
Is
be
he
like
supposed to be a heartthrob in this?
I feels like they're kind of like, especially there's some shots of him that's like they're trying to heartthrob him up a little bit, but you don't want him to be the heartthrob, like the prize at the end necessarily. At least you don't want to be thinking that the whole movie.
Did you think when you're going into the first time, did you think this is how it was going to end? Did you think it was going to be her and Paul Rudd? I had zero clue.
I mean,
fake me
You
the
were
fuck out.
clueless?
oh.
If we were on a
Like,
Let me get my Frederick Nietzsche book out.
yeah. Dude, well, that's the thing. Like, I think they did such a good job of just like, I don't know, the ebb and flow of his character. It's like at points you're like, oh yeah, I definitely want that to be the way it ends. But then at other times, especially when he's out by the pool and he's like trying to grow the goatee and stuff, and you're like, okay, so he's not. They're trying to like kind of make him dark and mysterious.
Yep.
But then he's back at the lawyer table and it's like, you're not dark and mysterious. So I don't know. I think he does it. He serves this role perfectly. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, I agree with you that there's like some weird ups and downs with him, especially like when he realizes that he likes Cher as well. He gets pretty, cringy to me
Yeah.
with the culminating scene before they kiss. But then like their argument scenes like back and forth between them is just
Pretty brother and sister, isn't it?
Sure. Also, like those kinds of love stories that start off with like someone that they don't like.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
2 weeks notice. I don't know, whatever. Or like I guess kind of like 10 things I hate about you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That kind of thing. But then like, yeah, he does like the dark and mysterious kind of thing, but what really shocks me is that he is in this movie supposed to be what 18 or sorry 20,
He's at least 18, probably 19 or 20 is what his age is supposed
and
to
then
be.
she's supposed to be
15.
15.
We're assuming that he because he's out of high school.
He is a college student.
Yes. And so
trying to be a lawyer.
correct. That's right. Okay.
She even says earlier on, she has that awesome line where Ty says she's going to be 16 in May. And then Cher says, well, my birthday's in April. As someone older, I can give you some advice. She's a month older, and she's like, I'm going to give you advice.
Right.
But, yeah, they are about to turn 16 when the school year is over.
Yeah.
So I mean that means that means they're sophomores.
They are sophomore. She's in grade 10.
Gotcha. Okay.
Says it on the report card.
Oh, it does. Yes. Okay. Great.
If you would have
Fantastic.
paused it and read it, you would have seen that.
I should have done that. I should have.
Yeah, you
stopped.
psychopath.
I should have stopped the movie.
Do you even do research?
I do have a potential theory here for you. I'd love to know your thoughts. Do you think that the dad wants Josh and Cher to be together?
Yes.
Yes, right? Okay, so there's a weird smile the dad gives to Josh when Josh finally leaves. He goes, he kind of looks at the table. He's like, we're getting this
Go
going.
to the party.
Yeah. He wants.
Yeah. Okay. Go to go to the party. You should. Yeah. You should go. Okay. Whatever. And then he kind of does.
He
the
does that
smirk.
little smile,
Yeah.
and I think he really likes Josh because there's no reason why if I'm married to someone with a stepkid that I need to hang on to stepkid. Like that's ridiculous what he says. He goes, you divorce wives, you don't divorce children. It's like, well, you sure can if they're a college
It's a
kid.
nice sentiment, but like, yeah, he is an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think he really likes Josh. I think he's grooming Josh to take over the company.
Sure.
And I think he wants I think he really wants his daughter to end up with someone like Josh. And I think he is trying to facilitate a 20-year-old man to date and have sex with his 15-year-old daughter,
Right.
So that they can eventually get married.
Yes.
It's kinda crazy.
He's basically been arranging this marriage. Is what he's.
He has.
Yes. Yep. Old rules. You know?
And I probably will bleep that out because I think when I said that, I'm thinking that you probably don't want to say that out loud.
Oh yeah.
So that whole thing. you're
No,
gonna
just
bleep it out.
the age.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a difference in age.
You don't want to get
and
comments
it's-
on that?
No, I want people to be able to hear it instead of being blacklisted and black flag because I said that.
I see.
Black flag.
Fuck yeah, dude.
And
That's not the point. I see what you're doing. No. Can we talk about Christian?
Yes, please, dude.
Where do I park? Referring to where's the chair that I'm sitting in. I was like, oh,
I immediately was like, no, this is not the fucking guy that is going to end up with my Cher. Like from the start, this motherfucker walking in, they didn't. I mean, I know this is the 90s, but the eyebrows are connecting, and I know I'm not really one to talk, but my man, your eyebrows are connecting in this movie, and you are a heartthrob.
Yeah.
I just want to throw this out there.
His eyebrows look like Rock'em Sock'em Robots this whole time, and I'm like, and then he walks in and he's got pants that are pleated
what
deeper.
the fuck is that supposed to mean? Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Let me get my Rock'em Sock'em Robot and see what he's
For reference.
Oh, okay, good job, AJ.
Wow, nice pull.
Excuse me.
No, I just you got it. Like I am like he's got like these fucking pants on that the pleats run deeper than the trenches of World War I. Like this is the worst thing ever. And Dan Hedaya has one of the best lines about it. He's like, "What do you think, Sammy Davis Jr. dying to leave an opening in the Rat Pack? What's going on here?" It's just like it's pretty great.
Hey, man, nice pile of bricks you got here.
Nice pile of bricks you got here. It's like
The way
Jesus.
the way he walks in the door without even like saying, "Hi, can I come in?" Just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
what's up?
Josh takes his hat off, gives it to him.
Yeah. That's one of my
Fuck.
favorites.
Yeah, do we not like him? I mean, he eventually. I
No,
think they're playing you. I think they don't want you to like him, and then eventually we come around on it once the
Absolutely. Yeah.
once the facade is gone of what they're trying, because they are trying to trick you. They're trying to trick her and us the first time you see this movie to not think that he's gay. But
Right,
do you
but,
pick
like,
up on it
It's,
quick?
it's
Wait,
kind
he's
of
gay?
Yeah,
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you got it.
You nailed it, dude.
It's kind of weird to think about because I hate him until he's gay. What's that say? Like, you know what I mean?
But I think that's what you're
Yeah.
supposed to think.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's gay. It's fine.
Oh, and he's gay. Then yeah, I can't hate him anymore. Is that what you're saying?
I guess you're saying, or I guess I'm saying, like, how could what did she see in him?
Because he
As
looks like
opposed
Luke
to-
Perry.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, sure.
Luke Perry dresses nice, drives. You know, he's very well like put together. You know, as far as it all goes, compared to what she calls like the riffraff of high school boys normally.
Which we just saw
You know?
the slow motion montage of like dudes dressing.
Yeah.
Holy shit, man! I did dress like that. My bad.
See, so but yeah, I think you are, and yes, we have these like redeeming moments though for Christian, and like. at first, yeah, I hate him. I'm just like, it's like annoying the way
It's
he
annoying.
is. But then, he's deep in his own bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I got to respect that a little bit.
Sure. All right.
When he comes over to watch the movies and she just confidently says, we watched 2 movies, Some Like It Hot and Sporadicus.
Sporadic.
And just is so fast and so confident that the first time you hear it, you go, yeah. That movie's
Loves-
Sporadicus. Oh, Spartacus.
Son of a. Yeah.
Son of a.
Loves
Exactly.
Tony Curtis.
Yeah. Tony Curtis.
But yeah, Stanley Kubrick. Shout out.
Huh?
Shout out.
Hey,
Call us.
Shout out.
Give it
Sponsor
follow
us.
Sponsor us.
But
Can we talk about Mighty Mighty Boss Tones?
fuck, please. Let's
Okay.
go.
What do we think about ska? This is the first time I ever knew it existed.
Yeah.
to be
Really?
honest. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess that's about true because this would have been right into the era where this would have been a giant thing. It was a short-lived fad, but ska was like the holy shit. Ska's the new thing.
I can see you as a fan of ska.
Nope, hated ska.
Okay.
I had
Anytime you start throwing in like trombones and trumpets in a band, and there's a guy who dances on the stage,
Dude, he's a pro skanker. Okay.
good.
Dude's just skanking.
It's not for me. I did like Mighty Mighty Boston. I liked their song. The impression I get,
Yeah.
"Knock on Wood," whatever. That radio hit was pretty good because it wasn't that ska. It was
Sure.
sort of like a little more mainstream, but ska was never a thing for me, and I don't quite get it.
They were a Boston hardcore band before they were a ska band.
And then they just said,
Yeah, and this has made money.
Yeah.
Of course.
kind of like
It's,
Sugar Ray. Remember Sugar Ray's first
Exactly.
album? Like that song was "I Just Want to Fly" was kind of a joke.
Yeah.
The rest of it was kind of hardcore. Limp Bizkit, "Faith" was sort of a joke.
Chili Peppers.
Yeah,
Punk. Until they were alternative.
Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
Before.
Look at us, we were good, and then we're like, no, never mind.
Yeah.
Like,
And the man got a hold of the
gotta
show.
make it
Yeah.
a job. Shit, man.
It's like we're in Wayne's basement, but we're not in Wayne's basement anymore.
That's a haiku.
All right. No, what we're talking about now.
My boss.
Mighty Mighty
the
Boss
party.
Tones, man. So unfortunately, Mike, I had in my 1991 Buick Riviera, I had the tape deck connected to the CD cassette thing, and I had a Mighty Mighty Boss Tones CD that I got from my brother Ray. I think I just inherited a bunch of like his stuff, his CDs, and yeah, I definitely listened to that a lot, and not ironically.
So did you see them in the movie and go, yeah?
I was like, no, because I didn't know who it was.
I knew right away.
I knew I
mean,
did
you see that
eventually
guy's
knew it was
face,
Mighty
you're like,
Mighty
that's
Boss
Mighty Mighty
Tones.
Boss Tones.
Yeah, yeah. I did like eventually I was like, oh, it's Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. Okay. But they weren't playing like one of their big hits or anything.
No.
It was just like, we just need a ska band. We need a band. Why was this the thing for these types of movies? We need a band and they got a lot of stuff on stage. So that way it looks interesting in the background.
You nailed it. All
That's-
of
that's
these
it,
movies
right?
had like there had to be a scene where they went somewhere and a band was playing.
Yeah. And it's like if there wasn't enough, it's like if it was a 4-piece rock band, there's not enough going on. We need more horns and we need a skanker up there.
Yeah, I mean, do we not like it?
I like it just
Okay.
fine.
It's okay. It's not like my favorite band appearance in any movie.
Oh
we've
no, I
done,
don't mean
but
Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. Jim Brewer singing for Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
Yeah.
But bands in these like 90s teen movies.
Well, I like it more when it's like this as opposed to something in like 10 Things I Hate About You. When they like really try to incorporate it, like, oh, everyone's going to understand Letters to Cleo. It's like,
where
nobody
they try
fucking
to-
got it.
Yeah, it's not like they built this movie around a single that they're like, we're going to sell this single.
Yeah,
They were like,
yeah.
who cares what song they're playing? Just show a band, show people dancing really weird and up and down, and then let's move on with the plot.
Yeah. Hey, Mighty Mighty Boss Tones, we want you to redo a Buddy Holly song. Okay, and then play it in the movie.
Is that cool?
How about you do that?
We'll make you huge.
Yeah.
No,
It's like,
sorry, we won't.
I'm glad they didn't do that. They didn't. They had plenty of shots of the band, and we were like, it's probably enough to be like, see, the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones guys. But it wasn't like 10 Things I Hate About You
The
level.
lamest stage dive I've ever seen in my
Dude.
fucking life.
Come on, bro.
It makes me.
go.
I have respect for Boss Tones, but I kind of lose it with that stage dive.
The MMB, you got respect for him?
MMB, baby.
MMB?
MMB.
It was. I agree with you, Sean. I remember kind of like looking away
Hang
and then
on.
and then I remember I must have like looked down at my phone real quick, and I looked up, and he was in the crowd. I go,
Yeah.
oh shit! I rewound it. I go, oh shit, this is fucking terrible.
'Cause he's like, and then just goes for it. I'm like,
All right.
hardcore, man.
Just makes you wonder if they had to film this without any actual music happening.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
And it was
Like-
awkward as fuck.
Yeah, because like people are dancing like at weird rhythms and times, and you're just like, yeah, I wonder if they're even playing. There's probably just in that room you actually see accidental hit of a cymbal
Without a kick drum.
Yeah,
It's just like the worst sound in the world. A cymbal without a kick drum accompanying it.
You didn't want to make a night of it with the ring-a-ding kid? I fucking love that line.
Who says that, Christian?
No, Josh says it about Christian.
the ring-a-ding kid. Fuck, dude.
Well, scene 4, Ty survives a dramatic mall incident which unexpectedly boosts her popularity. As Ty climbs the social ladder, she begins to adopt the same shallow traits Cher once encouraged, creating tension between them. After failing her driving test and feeling lost, Cher is blindsided when Ty reveals she has a crush on Josh. This sparks unexpected jealousy in Cher, leading to a fight that fractures their friendship. It's kind of interesting that Cher is so upset about this like damsel in distress thing when like she literally, these two dudes hung her over a second floor balcony. Like, it's not like she was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's not like in Goonies when she's like, this creature jumped out of the bushes and tried to kill us. Oh my God. It was a fish on a rake. Like, you're not over exaggerating. Two dudes literally held you over a balcony at the mall.
You don't do that.
And by the way, strangers.
I did for the first time see her sitting on that ledge go, what the fuck are you doing?
Don't do that.
Why are you sitting on that ledge?
Yeah.
But also the two dudes literally for fun hanging her over it. This is a true damsel in distress story that she should be very frightened for her friend over.
Yeah. And this is obviously like, you know, Christian's redemption idea. You know what I mean?
And then we don't see him again, do we?
We don't really see him much.
We get
well,
like,
no, we get a little bit more out.
Yeah,
of
we
it.
get like him talking in the background to some
Yeah.
people.
But that was it. His arc's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, his arc is over. Like he's now part of their clique. I feel like, right?
He's gay, bro.
He's gay. Fits right in.
You can't not include him once you find this out.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
Ralph Lauren, man.
We've gone too far. Now we have to include him.
we can't, because if we don't, then online they're going to bully us because we
People are going
found
to
out
say
he was gay and now he's not in our group, even though he was leading me on. And but he saved Ty, so that's fine. Okay.
we can't do that. They're going to think we hate the gays. So
Yeah.
What? It's true. I mean,
It's
like,
true.
No, yeah, I agree.
if this is a modern day movie,
yeah, absolutely.
fuck no.
You know, speaking of modern day movies, it's all pretty damn inclusive for
It
as
is.
far as 1995 goes. But you're right. Like this is the moment I don't, like you say, Mike, I don't get it. That's bullshit. Christian has his little bit of redemption. I wish he would have gotten like a good, like just one good just hit, right? One good punch. It's like that dude can throw a fucking punch. Let's go. But he doesn't quite. Kind of saves her. And then she's upset about this. I don't get
She's
it.
upset that Ty's getting her glow up now,
Yeah.
right? That's all she wanted.
okay.
But she wanted to be a part of the glow up.
I see.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden she's not. Ty's going without her, and everybody's loving Ty, and she doesn't have a seat at the table right now.
She says she created a monster, which I was like, oh, this is the point of the movie. Like, she had to make a version of herself to realize like her flaws and.
Did you just come up with that?
Yeah, like, yeah.
Oh my
It's
God.
like, okay, so it's basically Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Clueless is basically
is-
Frankenstein.
Clueless is basically Frankenstein.
Clueless is-
Humanity.
Or Encino Man.
It's basically Encino
Think
Man.
about it. You know, they get this caveman, and we're going to be cool with this caveman together. Caveman's cooler than you are now.
Yep.
I'm just saying, man. So
Honestly, Encino Man is the Clueless.
The male version
male
of
version
Clueless.
Clueless.
What
Yeah,
year did Encino Man
straight
come
up.
out?
90.
let's say 93.
Guesses.
I think you're right.
Encino Man, 92, you
Son of a
idiots.
bitch!
So Clueless, so Encino Man is the prequel to Clueless.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the spiritual prequel to Clueless.
I just wish movies would do things like
Brittany
that.
Murphy
Like,
is a caveman.
wouldn't it be funny if there was just some mention of just like, remember a couple of years ago when there was a caveman in our school?
Caveman.
And it's just like they would just move on.
I know.
Like, wouldn't it just be funny?
That's
if
why our
You
show
just see
exists.
Link.
That's why our show exists.
You just see Link in the background. Or you see Pauly Shore pushing a mop.
No, Link is the driving instructor.
Oh, dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're fucking
Now we're talking, baby.
Redmobile.
Redmobile.
And Pauly Shore is in the background pushing a mop with Steve Kuzer.
There is a reference to Pauly Shore in this. That she says like as bad as a Pauly Shore movie or something.
She says, searching for boys in high school is as useless as searching for meaning in a Pauly Shore movie. And actually, I feel like that's a dig at high school boys, and I feel like it's a dig at Pauly Shore, but it's not. It's like
No.
it's the idea that like you're searching for the meaning in something that doesn't need to be searched for.
Yeah.
I hope
There
I
we
think it was
go.
meant as a dig, but I like it as more of like a no. This isn't meant to have meaning. High school relationships are not meant to have meaning.
What's
Yeah, it's like us doing a review of Biodome.
yeah.
It's useless.
Yeah, but it sure is a lot of fun once you take out the like thought that it's going to lead to something bigger and
There
better.
you
No,
go.
there. I don't think even Pauly Shore would be like, I made Biodome to make a statement on the planet Earth.
Yeah.
He made Biodome to make people laugh and have
Yes.
fun, which some people did.
Exactly.
Few people did.
There was some there
We
did.
did.
Yes. There you go. We did.
How many people is Cher in love with during this movie though? Too. It's a very good take on like she's so involved and so like everything means so much to her, but she moves on from things so fast. Even later on when she's walking down the street being like, oh no, I'm in love with you. Do I have that? Is that come in my size? It's such a good commentary on the brain of like a 15, 16-year-old.
Absolutely, yeah.
Everything's so important, but it's not, because I'll move on. Because she's in love with she at one point she is kind of in love with Elton. I think we have to assume that maybe
She kind of has that back and forth, that internal turmoil.
she's in love with Elton. I think she's kind of in love with Travis for a second. Do we think so?
Oh, I don't
Did
know.
anybody get that? Like when he's redeemed himself and she's on her little path to do good. I
Yeah.
felt like there was a little connection there.
Maybe the soul makeover kind of thing.
I
Yeah.
think that I would like to say that I think there's a difference for her of like her being in love with something, whereas her romanticizing something.
Okay.
Because it's like once something positive happens, and again, I think it's kind of a conceited or a selfish, flaw of her. Once something good happens, that she sees something that she wants to be a part of, then she's
Then she's
then
in.
she romanticizes it. That's what I feel.
Okay.
like.
Or like, yeah, she does all these things, or like considers Miss Geist's kind of relief program or whatever before she does her soul makeover. She considers it because it would look good, because that would make her look good as far as like her image, and that's all that really matters to her. And now it's like she wants to do it because she wants to feel good about it. And she realizes, to me anyway, she realizes that like the makeover and her helping everybody out that she wanted to, she's realizing now that that's what brought her joy, was seeing, like Miss Geist and Mr. Hall get together.
Old people are so cute.
Yeah, like it really brought them joy, and they are cute together. I mean, Christ's sake. But she did that for her own image before this,
Yeah.
and now she's realizing that she actually enjoys that internally,
Yeah.
What about all the driving stuff in this movie? Like, you got the driving test here. She's just an absolute terrible driver, and they don't really try to hide the stunt driver. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
Yeah.
They just go, whatever. It's a girl. She's driving. You'll believe it's her. But even
It would
like
be
the,
amazing if it was like a guy in a wig, kind of like in Rad on the bike, just like,
like we can't. Women stunt drivers don't exist. Okay, so we got to put a guy in a wig.
just
Okay,
a guy, just a very strong, like masculine, just guy with a good chin and an Adam's apple, just like in the driver's seat with like flowing locks. Oh man, it'd be great.
But aside from that, you got to bring up that highway drive that they
Oh,
have
yeah.
with. I mean, like, dude, this is not really her fault. If you look at the way everybody else is driving in this scene, like, I mean, I know it's L.A. and you got to be assertive on the road, but Jesus Christ, that truck in the back of
the only
him.
thing
Oh,
she's
yeah.
doing bad is going 30.
yeah,
Like that's it. Like, but she runs into the worst nightmares that a freeway or a highway has to offer, especially merging on.
Oh God,
Just like a group of motorcycle, just loud ass fucking obnoxious
a truck
motorcycles
going into her lane.
Yeah, semi honking at her. Like it is the worst of the worst when it comes to highway driving, in my opinion.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I do remember like getting on once you first started driving, you're like, I'm gonna get the hang of this. But interstate, I don't know, dude. Like it's really funny that they've just never been on the interstate before. It's just avoid this. There's no reason to go on there.
Yeah.
Which is true of LA highways.
It
Just
takes 20 minutes to get anywhere. It's LA.
it's LA.
I love
20 minutes
that.
to get anywhere.
Again, I love that. That's such a. It's like 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Yeah.
Final scene 5. Motivated to grow, Cher decides to become less self-centered and more compassionate. Cher repairs her friendship with Ty, encouraging her to reunite with Travis after he proves himself at a skateboarding competition. She also throws herself into charity work, helping others, genuinely evolving as a person. While assisting her father's legal team, Cher makes a mistake but is defended and comforted by Josh, leading to a heartfelt moment where they finally admit their feelings. Film concludes at Mr. Hall and Miss Geist's wedding, where all the characters come together.
Speaking of Dan Hedaya again, I love the interaction between him and Cher, where she's like, I like this boy, but he likes someone else, referring to Josh. And he's like, how could that be?
I
love that shit.
He's a
just
killer
like-
dad, man.
I think he is. He's just like he is so much of like a as she says, like, you know, a scary litigator lawyer. He's like one of the
He
best
makes $500 an hour to fight with people.
to fight with people, but he fights with me for free because I'm his daughter.
Hey, Daddy, this is Ty. Get out of my chair.
Yeah.
Fucking perfect.
And you know what? Like, I kind of feel this like 100%. Like there's only, it's very rare. Like, I have my kid, and then there's my friends' kids that I'm also like, oh, that was stoked for.
Oh, they're doing stuff.
But then I see like some other kids at like a daycare or something. And I'm just like, I don't give a shit about you.
Yep.
You know, I think that's Dan Hedaya here. And it's just like you're not my fucking kid. Get out of here. Like, what are you doing in my chair?
cares?
But if it was his daughter, he'd be like, you sit there, and I would just go, I'll pull one up. I'll pull up a stool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What else does he say there, Sean? He's like, you're the most beautiful girl in LA.
Yeah.
And he says, and as a matter of fact, even if this boy did come around, I don't think I'd want him hanging out with you because he's an idiot. Fucking great dad, man.
Yeah.
Dan Hedaya is I love seeing him in movies. Like, what? How many movies of his have we covered? Like, what, 5 now or something?
Maybe? Do you think so?
Something like that.
Well, I mean, I think he's gone on record saying how much this is like one of his favorite roles.
Oh, really?
That he's really done.
Cool.
And you know what? It makes sense because I think he does get kind of pigeonholed into kind of like not a main bad guy, but like a negative presence or a bit of an antagonist.
Like Addams Family,
Addams Family, Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of stuff. He kind of gets pigeonholed to that. Whereas this, yeah, he's like maybe the same kind of presence, but his intentions are different. And I think that's really cool.
Is that really more of a recent 90s thing where, like these movies, these teen high school movies always need to kind of have that dad presence? Like we just did it with 10 Things I Hate About You, where it's just you have the dad that comes off tough, but then eventually by the end there's this better relationship. I love that aspect of 90s.
And also on top of that, both those movies, Clueless and 10 Things, the mom isn't out of the picture.
No mom.
Right.
Isn't that weird?
Mm-hmm.
Too much, too many. It's a female story. We can't have more females.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. It's being a female story, and it's like there's some play to have the father presence and dynamic come in rather than like a mother.
Yeah, you got to figure it out. You can't ask mom
Yeah.
for advice, I guess.
And there are movies out there that have like the mother-daughter dynamic instead. But yeah, it's kind of a common theme, huh?
Do you think this legal assistant that works for his dad is just completely right for being pissed off here? Like it's him and then Josh and Cher are at the table and they're like playing footsie and like this guy's like, motherfucker.
You look like Pippi Longstocking. You look like Forrest Gump. It's great.
And he's like, can we just fucking get the work done? Like we have a huge giant case deadline and she fucks up. And like he's right to be mad at her. It's like we're fucked now. You because you guys were not paying attention. You're a 15-year-old girl. Why are you even doing this?
Why are you even here?
My friend over here, you're fucking 20 years old and you're flirting with a 15-year-old across from me when we're trying to work, meaning your brain is not working correctly. And I love that he gets pissed off here because he's absolutely right.
What do you think he is? A junior guy on this case or
and he's
something?
clearly important because earlier on there was a ton of people there,
Yeah,
and now
he's
it's
here
just
late.
him. This guy's important.
Way after he needs to be.
Yeah.
Here way after. Well, he's either really important or he is not important because he's the last one there.
Guess who gets in trouble out of these three, though?
Sure, absolutely, because he's
Not his daughter.
their kid. So
Not Josh, who's going to take over the company someday. You're fired.
Yeah.
And he knows this.
So he has every right to be pissed, but then in the same vein, he also could have maybe just said those things you said out loud, Mike. Hey, you're a 15-year-old, you're a 20-year-old like intern, like college kid, like who just happens to be able to be on this case because of who, dad is. Like, I get it. I see why you're here. I don't want any help right now if I'm the only one here.
He could have Adam Sandler from Airheads. Listen, I know what you're doing, and I don't like it.
I don't like it.
He could have Robert De Niro from Casino, like, I'm gonna have to take care of this because of you.
Yeah.
That kind of shit that Mickey does to him.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just saying, he's has every right to be upset. He has every right to be equally upset with himself. There you go.
Because he's fucked.
He's
going to have to go to a rival firm now and start over from the bottom.
I can't wait to watch it. Let's
Just
see the
like
movie
I
about
can't
it.
wait to watch them make out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Let's go, man.
Right?
What are we waiting for?
Come on.
Okay, Sean. So they kiss, and then it cuts, and she goes, "I can tell you what happened next." And I go in my brain, I go, no, are you fucking kidding me? And then it's referring to getting married, right?
Yeah.
So like half of me is kind of relieved that that she wasn't referring to sex, but they had sex, obviously, right?
I don't know.
She's saying, no, I'm only 15, 16. I wouldn't do that. But she's talking about marriage, I believe, is what they're trying to go for, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if they had sex right then and there. Like on the fucking stairs.
I think they did, and that was okay. But the getting married, it's like, this isn't Alabama, this is California. Like, we can't get married until we're 18. It's like, we can have sex, though, with a 20-year-old?
Well, that's, you know what? The way that they're making out at the end of all this, I mean, just going at it right there at somebody else's wedding.
True. I'm bugging myself.
So is that the first Paul Rudd moment of his career where he like does something and you're like, keep doing that.
Keep doing that one.
That's a moneymaker right there.
That whatever that was, keep that going.
Yeah.
But you're right, AJ. In front of like a public wedding.
Oh yeah.
In front of their teachers, her teachers.
Yeah. And by the way, it is also the most unbelievable part of this entire movie.
Go on.
Is the fact that the teachers have their wedding.
Keep going.
And then the students are showing up.
Keep going.
And that
one of them's a bridesmaid.
Thank you. It's just like, what the fuck is going on?
Can you imagine if two of you're a sophomore in high school and two of your teachers got married and one of your classmates was a bridesmaid in their wedding?
Yeah.
And you got invited to it.
Oh, they're dead. They're done for.
None of these fucking students. None of these students are getting invited, and if they did, they aren't gonna go.
What if you got invited to one of your teachers' weddings? Like you got the invite in the mail, like come on out, like yeah, it's gonna be fun. Fuck no,
No.
Dude,
I have to see you every single day.
We're gonna be like fucking surfing every day and going to Aerosmith concerts. Like, not a fucking chance, dude.
It's a major what do you call that? Like statute of like
parent teacher
confidentiality. Yeah,
I can't think of the term for whatever fucking
We're
reason.
not friends.
It's like no, you have to keep those things separate. Okay,
we should hang out.
Yeah,
why don't we hang out?
Yeah.
I don't think we should.
I don't think we should do that.
There's also a cut in here when they get done kissing or whatever. She's like, you can see what happens next. And it's like dun, 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 and it's the back of them, but what's seemingly a black hair Paul Rudd as the groom, but they didn't change Miss Geist. And so when they cut from that establishing shot, they cut to Wallace Shawn, who does not have a full full head of black hair on him.
was
Now
not
I have
Paul
to fucking
Rudd.
rewatch this.
It's
And you know what happened
shocking.
next. Yep. Me and Josh, we didn't work out. Josh married Miss Geis, a person that he should. And two adults consented and got married. And yep, that's about what happened. And then I just went on with my sophomore year.
There we go.
That's what should have happened, you guys.
Well, yeah.
Does it change anything for you knowing that this is 1995 and they're saying that it's okay for a 20-year-old and a 15-year-old step siblings to date?
No,
Does this
because
change anything for you?
Tenderness is playing, and I fucking love that song.
Hey, man, parlance of the times. Am I right?
Is it a parlance of the times?
Am I right? Huh? Am I
feel
right?
like in the 80s, you can be like, "Nyeh." The 90s with a female director and writer?
Huh? I think that's what makes it okay. and also,
Fuck you.
and also, there's a gay guy in the movie too.
Yeah.
So since you got all those
there's
elements,
there's a couple black people,
Yeah, yeah.
a gay guy, there's an Asian.
There is an
We're
Asian.
doing pretty good here.
Yeah.
This is way ahead of its time.
yeah,
Except
yeah.
for the whole, underage sex and stuff like that. But,
Right.
that's
no,
where-
no, I say
Tenderness.
That's where Skeeter Hansen comes in,
Skeeter,
Yeah.
Doug Funny. So, Patty Mayonnaise.
Well, what else you got, Sean?
That is it.
High school.
Well, my friends, we have dissected this movie scene by scene. It's time to give it our modern ratings. This will be etched in stone. You can see all of our ratings of the movies we've done at confusedbreakfast.com. You can also support the show directly by going to patreon.com/confusedbreakfast. Lots of great perks, voting on upcoming movies, direct access to us in the Discord, weekly bonus, Clueless. Weekly bonus audio episodes and top tier Little Lebowski Achiever tier gets you the reviews read on air by yourselves. Before we drop our scores, AJ, anybody in the private chat Patreon today that want to give a review of this?
Oh yeah, we got Uncle Buck Hunter.
I think this is his first new guy?
Yeah, new into our Little Lebowski.
What a
Urban
name.
Achievers. What a perfect name. Very jealous. Something I wish I would have come up with. Uncle Buck Hunter had this in there. I was in high school hanging out with my girlfriend the first time I watched Clueless. Back then, while watching, there was a bunch of eye rolls at a total chick flick I was being forced to watch. There were moments of, hey, it's the dad from Night at the Roxbury. And that's Brian Fantana, Anchorman. Needless to say, I wasn't totally into it. Maybe it was the fact that I had grown up in a small rural town in Montana, so I didn't really connect with the 90s California teens. Upon second watch, 17 years later, though, still totally not stoked on it. Some of the acting felt like a little wooden at times. I still didn't relate with any of the characters. The funny moments from Dan Hedaya, Breckenmeyer, Donald Faison were bridged together over a fairly insignificant story. If I'm going to put that in a high school comedy, I'm going with Dazed and Confused, Superbad, or Can't Hardly Wait. Now, please excuse me, I'm surfing the Crimson Wave and need to haul ass to the ladies' room. Nostalgic, meh, 4. A modern, 2.5.
Whoa.
Well, everybody's got a right to their opinion. I do want to know Sean's opinion on this. What is your
Reckless
final?
endangerment.
Where did you go?
Modern day score. What do you think about this, buddy?
I think it's really fun. I think it's up there with some of the best teen movies that we've covered, especially. I think Alicia Silverstone is a pinnacle role. This is one of the most iconic characters in cinema history, in my opinion. I think she fucking knocks it out of the park. And right after this, she got like a 3-picture deal and produced all those movies that she made. So she just became like a businesswoman and like well-paid actress, So good for her. And Amy Heckerling's movies I really enjoy. Like I said, I really love the LA aspect of this movie. All the characters are really fun. They all are great, get an iconic Paul Rudd performance. But there's like 3/4 of this movie that I really fucking love. And it's kind of when she realizes, like when her and Ty have their falling out, where I'm like, when she does her soul reckoning and soul makeover and everything, where it just kind of drags it along a little bit, and it does redeem itself with the tenderness needle drop at the end. I love that song. I think it makes me feel really, really good about just having watched this movie, is all I can really say. I gave Fast Times a 7.8. I'm going to give this a 7.5 7.5.
7.5 for Sean. AJ, what about you?
All right. Well, it's still not as far as the teen comedies go, not necessarily up there for me. I really do like some of the performances. Maybe it's I like the casting more, than I really like the performances. Maybe I just get caught up in the actual casting. I think it's fun. I think it's a perfectly fine slice of life, if you will, with a little bit of a romantic journey, and it just feels like a vehicle for more Valley Girl joking around rather than there being a lot of substance to it. And again, maybe it kind of goes back to what she said. It's just like a Pauly Shore movie, why am I trying to search for so much meaning in this? But I think it's kind of because of Alicia Silverstone's performance, because it is a complex character, and it is fun to try to deep dive and understand why she's doing what she's doing. So that all being said, even Paul Rudd kind of gets even a little bit lost for me in the mix of this movie here and there, and I don't know. It's not something I'm going to revisit a ton. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say that this is it's a straight up 5 for me.
Ouch, a little low from the age. Yeah, I did enjoy this first time around on this. It was better than I thought it was going to be. Alicia just kills it. The soundtrack's very underrated in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of covers, acoustic maudlin covers. There's a Jewel cover in there before she was ever famous. There's
Counting Crows, right?
The Ghost in You cover. Really good, man. Everybody's pretty fun, but I agree with you, Sean. It doesn't completely land it. It just sort of this is fun. Really don't quite know what the plot is. A little bit of boringness, and then it's just done. Everybody's all of a sudden acting like they're in their 20s. It's you're not. At the wedding table, it feels like they're all 25 years old.
It really does.
Yeah.
It feels like 10 years have passed.
Yeah,
It's a reunion.
Yeah, that's exactly how it felt.
And I didn't like that everything was just different now.
Yeah.
It's no, you're still sophomores in high school.
Yeah.
You're not going to be behaving yourself at a wedding.
Yeah.
No.
Especially Travis.
Oh, wow. What great. It's really good to finally be here with you guys again 10 years later.
Oh, man.
So, you know what? It's not as good as Fast Times for me. It's not my ideal high school movie. I can think of a lot better. But for me, I'm going to give it a little bit less than Fast Time. I'm going to go 7.3 is what I'm going to go.
I kind of want to go down to 7.3 as well.
Would you like to?
I would.
Sean's a 7.3. I'm a 7.3. We got to see what Josh Miller says. Josh Miller says, first off, the R word, huh?
Yeah.
That jumped out immediately.
Oh, yeah.
And look, I'm not going to pretend most of us still say it in our own circles. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we evolved. But to me, it always meant idiot or stupid, not directed at any marginalized group. It just hits different than some of the other words we've rightfully buried. Meanwhile, we're out here inventing phrases like hymenally challenged for virginity. But that's one the word sneaks through. What a time to be alive. Also, the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones showing up. That sent me straight back. You guys are all musicians. Where did the Boss Tones and ska in general land for you? You just heard it. Because for me, that whole era is baked into this movie's DNA. This thing is absolutely cemented in 90s pop culture. You can't talk about the decade without it. Same bucket as Ren and Stimpy, Aeon Flux, Seifel and Ollie, and just the general chaos that was MTV back then. I miss that era. Liquid television was just a fever dream. Did any of you guys actually watch Liquid television when it came out? I feel like Mike might be the only one old enough. Meanwhile, I'm over here in high school pretending I had anything figured out. I do not remember Liquid television.
I don't remember. I definitely remember watching Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, duh, Beavis and Butthead?
Yeah.
By the way, there's no way that a 15-year-old fashionable, preppy, popular girl is watching Beavis and Butthead
Right.
and Stimpy. Just
Yeah, I
throwing that
don't
out
think
there.
so.
There is a Mentos commercial in this, so they did it for us.
They did it for us. That'll just be it.
This is it.
This thing
Please.
this thing is fun, straight up. A lot of it has aged, including Paul Rudd, who for once actually looks younger than he does now. I don't agree with you, Josh, but somehow still not young. It's very 90s with all the 90s flaws baked in, but it knows exactly what it is and doesn't try to be anything more. Is this blast from the past level for me? No. And if you've been listening, you know I love that movie. But both have top-tier Alicia Silverstone performances. Matter of fact, I think this is only my third Alicia Silverstone movie I've reviewed. I'm pretty sure I covered covered Batman and Robin, and to Sean's eternal disappointment, I liked that train wreck more than Lost Boys. You know good old Joel Schumacher. Sorry, dude. I'll make it up to you. Return of the Living Dead for spooky season 26.
Let's go, baby.
We're locking it in.
Make it happen.
Oh, boy.
Make it happen.
Making it happen.
Josh Miller.
Speaking of which, there's a remake of Return of the Living Dead hitting theaters in November. Just learned that today, which got me thinking I should just fly up to Iowa, grab a loose meat sandwich, go see a movie with the boys. You're always welcome to
Come
do
on
that.
up, dude.
I'm sure Leslie will be totally fine with postponing our honeymoon for that. Totally reasonable.
Yeah.
Anyway, modern day score definitely dips a bit, but it's still very serviceable movie, 7.46. As a group, we are 6.77. And that's going to take this, of all the movies we have done, tied with 101 Dalmatians.
Got to.
It's not as good as Blade, Cool Runnings, Heavyweights.
Hell yeah.
But it is better than Weird Science, Just Friends, and Grumpy Old Men.
I think that really fits, actually.
It's a convoluted mess
That
there.
feels
around
nice.
in the mid sevens.
It's quite the eclectic bunch. Yeah.
I guess thanks to our wives for being in here.
No, that didn't happen.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking
At
about.
least thanks to, if they did get a makeup artist, thanks to Alexis Hotop for doing their makeup.
Yeah.
I'm assuming they got a makeup artist.
I assume
That's
so,
very
yeah.
talented.
In our dreams.
I have to imagine so. Yeah.
Which is also why it took us 2 hours to get 2 minutes filmed.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Well, we hope you enjoyed the episode. Thanks for being here. Tune in for another great episode. We got a month of sequels coming for you here. Die Hard with a Vengeance, followed by Wayne's World 2. And if you're new to the podcast, go back this time last year. There was a banger of 3 episodes in a row starting right now, and you'll hear it as we move forward. A League of Their Own was a very fun conversation.
It's a good one.
Yep.
Rock and roll.
Women empowerment and stuff.
And stuff, or whatever. Logan on the controls here at Upload Media Group in Cedar Rapids. Learn more at uploadmediagroup.com.
There goes my social life.
And check out our network, Cloud 10, cloud10.fm. That is good for us. Goodbye to all of you.
This is the balls in my face.
What?
Balls flying in his face.
It's from the movie.
I don't think so.
As if.
As if.
I don't think that's true. Al.